Yeah, we back. Tag Magazine with Craig Redmond of the Sea Dreams. And
Yes.
that was Dreams video. Your music is very, very, very what could I say, musical. Like me, when I listen, my favorite instrument always was the bass. You know what I'm saying? I used to always like the bass. You know, I used to watch Alan play the bass all the time. Or even Gary. Even our cousin Gary. Like so many, even your son, you know what I mean? Christian, he make beats, the whole family. But you recently, and that's why I'm doing this, like, so everybody could really get to know you and shine a light on you. You recently dropped a project called Get to Know Me.
Right. Yes.
Let's talk about that. I want to really get into that. Nine joints on there, right?
Yes, 9 songs on there. A lot of work. When the pandemic hit, it was time to keep working. Even though everything shut down, it was time for me to go in the studio and finish up my project. I had started it. It's very moving to me because of the tragedy that happened to me in my life. Losing my earth.
Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah, and she was a big part of my motivation of life. Fortunately, I'm not apologizing for anything. I know some people, may want me to talk about it or not, but I just got to tell my story.
That's right.
And her being a part of my life was a big motivation to it because she would always push me and said, "Don't think twice about it. If you got something you got to do it." And I did. I went in, started recording songs, and I did some songs and tracks on there that's dear to me.
Yeah.
I don't get caught up with trying to keep up with now.
What's going on?
Right. What's going on? What's going on in my world, at my age? Someone 20 may not see it right now like that because I didn't see it at the age of 20. The serious stuff that's going on.
And you started it off, right? Because I want to kind of drive this segment, but I'm going to let you do your thing. The first track, Brothers Spoken Word.
Right. Well, it speaks for itself.
Talk about it.
I thank my mother and father, my grandparents. Thank God that we were brought up strong. Might not have had everything we wanted, but we had everything we needed. They gave us the tools to be productive citizens in the world. And my brothers mean the world to me. You know, they really do. I don't really do much without letting them know.
Yeah, it was really a tribute to your siblings. That's what it was when I heard it.
Yes. I look up to, like I said, my heroes I grew up in a house with my heroes. Simple, point blank. And the respect, I think, it passed down throughout the generations. Because, like I said, I get calls from my nephews and my nieces, and it's genuine.
Yeah.
Someone saw Ashell years ago, saw me on Broadway. I was leaving out of work in college, and she came across the street and gave me a hug. And this older dude said, "Man, I don't know who that was and what that was, but it was genuine." I said, "Oh, that's my niece. They're all like that."
And I gotta say, from my experiences being a younger cousin from y'all, I always was cool with all y'all. I always got along with all y'all, from the women to Annette. Matter of fact, Annette called me today with Chuck and wanted my mother's number today, and I ain't seen Annette in a while.
Right.
You know what I mean? So from Daryl to Art, me and Art, we had a good season basketball where he coached us, and like me and Henry Jr. It's like maybe I'm so young, but y'all always been solid with me, man.
We all say the same thing. We don't have no problem with we don't have no problem with anybody. The problem become with people is, some people just want to be jokers. And one thing about the Redmonds, we ain't gonna be jokers with you. I'm gonna be jokers on my own, but when they come out to take care of business, let's take care of business.
That's right. Don't think twice about it.
We can laugh later, we can cry later, but let's take care of business. So the project was really dear to me because I try to manifest all of that into the music. This last project, Get to Know Me.
And when you was putting it in order, you knew the Brothers was gonna be the intro. You knew like that was gonna be the first, because it fit. When I listened to it, it fit. Like, all right, we about to go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I went right to it, man. Brothers, we stand strong, we stand tall, and that can speak to anybody. It can be, anybody. It don't make it that I love my blood brothers, but I have other brothers.
That's right.
That I'll be shouting out. I mean, Alan and Melvin, we ain't cousins, we brothers.
Yeah, shout out Mel.
You know what I mean?
Guitar King. And look,
Rainbow
before
be
we go
God,
any
we
further,
brothers.
because I know they're gonna want to inquire, where's this project at? Where can they get this project at? Is that on our platform?
Well,
Like
it's
what's
out on the
YouTube?
platform. It's
What's
out
up?
there. It's www.cclearproduction.org. I repeat, www.cclear, the letter C, clearproduction.org. Then you can go to Spotify. Spotify, it's on iTunes, it's on Amazon, Vibe Nation is out. It's Pandora. It's
That's
out
right.
there. Okay.
That's right. Now, let me ask you this: that .org, what is that like? Straight to consumer? Is
Yeah.
that something where if they go straight to you,
They-
you
it goes
getting you
straight to
cutting
me.
out the middleman?
Yeah, I'm cutting out the
See,
middleman.
that's what
it's
I
on my
always.
website now. My website is up with everything that I need to for it to be on. And again, I give thanks to Videla Civilized up in heaven. I can see her now with her smooth look, looking at me, you know, her hand on her
Piece of the
hip,
earth.
and she got everything started.
Yeah.
You know, really did. She didn't get a chance to complete the task because I've been so busy, and she was always there. But God is gracious and He's good that He still had me surrounded by persons and people who love me.
And it's willing to help you.
Yes, willing to help me.
Because we all need that,
Yeah,
bro.
and you know, and unfortunately, I got to say this because it's going to pertain to some things, you know, that I have to, some giants that I have to deal with in my life. Some people you just don't need in your life. Now, I'm not accepting any and everybody because, you know, you and being the king, you don't belong in everybody's life, and everybody don't belong in your life.
You dropping jewels, y'all. You dropping jewels, Tag Mac.
I had to come to the realization of that. It's not about filling somebody else's shoes. It's about being yourself. That's what I like about it. That's why I made the project Get to Know Me. Because try to get to know me. Don't try to snow me with fakeness and phoniness and stuff. To be in my now I can deal with that in the public. I'm good. I'm an artist. I can hire and buy all day and keep it moving because I know I got something to do. But you're not gonna get me to stand there and have conversations with you when I can pick that up. Because I'm telling everybody, I'm gonna drop this out there now. God gave me that gift. So y'all can play with it if you want to. He gave me that gift to read you, discern you, quick. And I don't react to it all the time. I know it ain't gonna be in your presence though. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna keep you away from me because I don't want any he or she around me with bad vibes. You can keep them bad vibes way somewhere else because I can't grow. Craig Redmond can't grow with people with bad vibes. You can do it,
and that's how you go for the win. And that make me go to number 2, right? Your brothers, you said, Art, I listen, influenced you with that jazz. Then you came with the number 2 record, 68th, and I Win. Straight, like it's really just is that some of that influence that was coming out on that joint right there, number 2. I heard
68th and I Win was something that again actually recorded that song in 1999. I just did the remix to it just now because
so that's the remix version on this.
Yes, one. This is it. This is the way I really want to do it, and I didn't get a chance to do it that way the first time because I was pushing the first album, which was Mama's Love, and then Combination came along. Now, I did that because, again, going back to a drummer that I grew up on, that I enjoyed listening to, was Ole Happy. And I watched his, I'm going back, I'm dating myself now. I watched his VHS tape back then. We didn't have DVDs, you know, growing up in the 70s and 80s and stuff. So I watched his VHS and it was really very comprehensible. Like I said, I grew up on drummers and gospel, Joe Smith, Jeff Davis, my brother Henry, Earl Grice. Awesome.
Yeah.
But listening to Omar Hakim, and I picked up that beat, and he was showing everybody how the band jammed off of that for hours.
Yeah.
And it was an awesome rhythm. You know, once I got it, and I said I got it recorded. Inspiration. I first time I sat down with a young lady named Ronia Bundick. God bless her and her recovery and everything that she's doing and pushing forward. Excellent musician. We put the bass line together, and then I patched everything else around it. And I want to give a big shout out to my band who played on this remix. It was Tony Mahone on bass.
Shout out Tony.
Ray John York, my son Ray John York on keys, and Melvin played on this.
Melvin was on it.
My cousin Melvin played guitar on this, and saxophone The great Orby Macklin played from the Total
Shout
Eclipse.
out
He
to Mac.
played this particular tune.
And when I saw the title, I was thrown back. Like I was like 68th and I win because like that's a hip hop type. That's like that's I was like wow no because it's like nowadays like if the
I didn't know
song
that.
yeah we kind of like don't well if they paying attention the title and draw you just like 68th and I win. I want to hear that song.
Right.
But the song might be about war. But you don't want to say war. You know, the titles get bland after a while, so 68th and I win.
Wow,
it just captivates.
Really?
To me, the title made me want to listen to it, and I found out it was jazz.
It was very dynamic. I love it, man.
I don't know if you realize this, but you, on this project is jazz, gospel, and then the reggae. I was like, wow. All right, but we gonna, yo, I'm telling y'all, this project is crazy. Look, so we're gonna go into number 3, Lovely Day.
Okay.
This remind me of that alarm clock setting, like, and it just wake you up, boop.
And you hear when they come on, you hear the birds. You hear the birds
I didn't even
chirping.
pay attention to that, but it's like a move.
When they come on, if you got to listen to it.
Talk
when
about
they come on, the birds are chirping because my thing is, you could be having a bad day, but if you put this in your car, you're traveling, just put it on and let it just listen to it, and it just come on, and then the sun will just shine right where you are. So that was a song that's dear to my heart, and give a shout out to my
who lead on there?
Jason Redmond is
Jason. That was Jason singing.
Jason did the lead vocal on that. I
he
did
sing
all the
though.
backgrounds. Yeah, I did.
Shout
all
out
the
to my family. Hey yo, you know it's crazy because Jason did a drop for me. I was doing the college radio at William Patterson College, and I gifted the host with like a drop for his show, and it was like the old school 112 joint, and he came through singing it. He knocked it out. It was fire.
Nice.
Nice. That's a Bill Withers song, right?
Yes.
Like original.
Yes.
And a lot of people, I know you know, but I did some research and that's the Lean On Me guy, right?
Yes.
That same Lean On Me, and I was like, wow, I started looking him up, right?
Yeah.
He did
let me see.
Ain't No Sunshine.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this Lean On Me. And you know, it's like an East Side. Was he the originator of that?
No, I think.
Or did he cover it?
I think he covered it too.
All right.
If I'm not mistaken.
I could maybe.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Now you could be right.
Yeah, no, I could
right
be
now
wrong
there's so much going on in my head, you know, about the song. It was just something that I always loved. I always loved Lovely Day. So many people covered it. Kurt Franklin did it over. So many people. Actually, if you listen to my version of it, it's not normal. The beginning part.
In what? This Lovely Day?
Lovely Day.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's done by Amy Winehouse. She did it over. And she did her vocals that way. And that captured me the way she did her vocals.
Yeah.
So I loved it. And again, I just covered it that way. And I did all my background vocals. And Jason did the lead. And again, I'm going to shout out musicians that played on that. Was again, my son Ray John York. He played the keys on it. Craig Mitchell played guitar on that. And me, and that's it. Ray John played keys and bass line on that.
You ever heard his song "Grandma Hands"? Grandma Hands.
Something I need to cover.
Yeah. That's something. It's something.
It's something I need to cover because you know what? I don't mind.
But you covered one of my favorites because I was out to eating dinner one time in Newark. I forgot the name of this spot, but this band was there and they was covering the Diamond in the Back joint and it was just rocking in there. But anyway, we're gonna move right along, right? You know, but that's it. I like that Lovely Day. It's like a happy song, you know?
Absolutely.
And at the end, I think you was saying the world's all right. The world's all right. So at the end, how you was just like playing the drop. It's like a drop. Am I bugging?
You talking about just be thankful.
Oh, that's one.
Just be thankful at the end.
All right.
I did like a Black Streak ending.
All right, so I'm jumping ahead. All right, so now number 4. And I like the tempo of the order that you put the songs in too.
Okay.
Change is gonna come.
Oh.
And that was you on the lead. I knew when I heard it, I knew that was you on the lead.
Yeah, you know.
Talk about
now I'm going to enlighten you with that. I'm on the lead until the middle. Henry takes over. Henry took over from the middle, from the part after from the time after the saxophone solo. A little
That's-
bit before the saxophone solo. From there, Henry took
He
it.
come in. Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
Henry
he.
took it.
I
You
tell
can
me
hear me.
about that.
You're gonna hear me go sing it, Henry.
Yeah.
Because he
Yeah.
just takes it.
So tell me about that session. Like, did he walk through and we was listening to something you had, or you wanted him?
No,
like, how was that going?
I specifically wanted him.
Yeah,
I did.
Okay.
And I had to do and Civilize, which you know, Lydella, she was the one who told me, go ahead and do
Get him
it.
on that voice. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
she told me I wanted him to do the whole song.
Yeah.
Being lazy, being an artist. I just wanted to do the background.
Yeah.
I did the background vocals after we did the music. You know, I love doing backgrounds. I love laying backgrounds. And I did all the oohs and ahs and the singing. But the good Lord wanted me to do it too. And I had to wind up doing because he couldn't make the session and I needed to keep going. And so I did the beginning part. And then he came in and then he did the middle part and just took it up to the last
and it's like talking about the state of America too, like a change is gonna come.
Yes.
It was like
we got a
I don't want to say Black
on.
Lives Matter, but it was really like about the times, like with the change is gonna come, and I like that vibe too. Yeah. It's a lot of elements in this album that I would say. Number 5, Get to Know Me. That's the title track of the joint. So let's get into that.
Everybody always talking about this and that. All I would say to you is get to know me. That's what I said in the beginning. It's real personal to me because again, somebody's being judgmental right now, you know. But it doesn't matter because life goes on. I know what it is to be an entrepreneur. I know what it is to be down. I've been lied on, talked about, and accused. But people think that they can control what God has destined for you. And they don't have that control. And I just go call it like it is. Like I did the talk show, you know, when me and Jay was talking. It is what it is. You have the people who love you, you have the haters. But they all make me. You know, they don't deter me from anything. I mean, it's a lot of my peers that's doing what I'm doing now, and I don't bother them.
That's right.
But it's not going to stop me because I don't have just one particular circle. But what I would serve notice to them that is don't get on the floor with me thinking I'm gonna play.
That's right. That's right.
That's the only thing that I'm
right.
gonna put out there.
Yeah, you do this.
After this pandemic, don't get on the floor with me. If you ain't coming to bring it.
That's right. Cause Dreams bringing it, bro. I don't see them.
Don't get on the floor with me.
And they book, y'all rock out, man.
Because if you think I'm gonna play around with you, LeBron James don't play with you, Jordan don't play with
That's
you,
right.
and Michael Jackson didn't play with you, Prince didn't play with you, James Brown didn't play with you. Get to know me. Get to know that. You know, I've been doing this so long, and people were looking for you to give you their best. And that's what I come to do. Right. I don't want to cheat nobody. There's no function too big or small. No. I come professional, come on time, come ready. Be ready, don't get ready. You know what I mean? I'm at that stage now of my life. And that's the musicians that I hang around, that I hire, that surround me, that support me, I support them. And get to know me is all about that. People like to judge you and have their opinion about you. But it makes me no difference until you sit down with me. And you want to speak, get to know me. Yeah. Other than that, you're gonna be off on the side, still being mad at God. You ain't mad at me. You know what I mean?
And that's what I want. That's what I want everybody to do. That's why I gave you this platform and everything, because I want everybody to like really get to know you. I know they probably see you out, they see the sticks doing certain things. Because you, not just hip hop. I do a lot of hip hop guests, but you a legend. I'm telling you, you're a legend in the town. You're a legend in the town for the drumming and doing what you do.
Absolutely,
you are
man.
definitely a legend.
You know who's a legend? I mean, thank God. God is a legend who opened the door and gave me this platform. So I'm never gonna take that away from him.
All praises due.
You know, all praises due to him.
Right.
I'm not gonna take that away from him, but I'm thankful. And it's not easy. You know, I'm not trying to be funny with people. I'm not. All I can do is stay focused. Yeah. You know,
whatever that takes. However people take it.
Because a lot of people are walking around here thinking like I don't know, but they don't know the people that have come back and said things, and they saw it. You
I
know
get
what
that
I mean?
too.
They
I
know.
get that too.
People in stores downtown say, you know, when people see my picture, what they had to say,
Or
and
they
I
can't
knew
they can't even be around you because of the stuff they
can't
don't
even
say
be
about
around
you.
you. When they look
Because of
at
the
this,
stuff that you can't even be
all I
close. They
can-
be like, man, you don't.
all I can serve notice is tell them is that Mayweather's 50-0. And I'm a big fan of Mayweather.
Talk that
I'm a big man.
I ain't even gonna curse this.
I'm a big fan of Mayweather. Whether you like it or not, he's 50-0. He's a black rich champ, and he was smart enough to know how to not get hit and hit back. But if you think he couldn't hit, look at his early fights and see how many people he knocked out. That's why he had to move up in the weight class, because you only get better when you get older. So I'm only saying that mentality, y'all, you can take it for granted. But don't get on the floor with me thinking I'm playing.
That's right.
Cause I ain't playing about my music and how I gotta approach it and attack it and have fun with it. You know, to each his own.
That's right.
If you wanna come soft and playing around, come on. You know what I mean?
Hey,
but
and that leads to my next two. Like I said, you had 9 joints on it, but the next two is my favorite 2 songs. You know what I mean? These next 2. Number 6, People Make the World Go Round.
Right. All day.
I love what y'all did to that track. I love how y'all. I expected you to cover it and dun, 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 like and cover it and everything. But the poetry that she did on there, and what she was talking about is so 2021.
It's real.
It's real. So it is, and I think y'all flipped it perfect. And that should be one of your joints you perform. I mean, I don't know if she.
Oh no, we did it. You go up on the website, and we did it for her.
Yeah.
For the Poetry Fest.
Yes,
we did it for the Poetry Fest. And matter of fact, I'm gonna give a big shout out to that. October the 1st and 2nd, we got it booked again, and we'll be there again for the Poetry Fest.
So you already booked for October. This is
like this.
Yeah.
I didn't let that out.
Yo, y'all gotta hear that joint, dope, man.
Yeah.
Number 7 is my all-time. This is my favorite song. Not because it's 7, but this is my favorite song on the track. The Just Be Thankful, Stylistics joint.
Stylistics is People Make the World Go Round.
It is?
Yeah, Stylistics is the People Make the World Go Round. Curtis Mayfield sung Just Be Thankful.
But so they be covering each other's songs.
Huh?
Like, do they cover each other's songs?
No, Stylistics did People Make the World Go Round. Curtis Mayfield sung, but it's another guy who wrote the song for Just Be Thankful. And forgive me, but like I said, right now I cannot think of his name, but I have it on the paper. But Curtis Mayfield sung it. He put in his album in the 70s. That song came out in the 70s, maybe 70, 73, 74, around there. It was soundtrack, a movie soundtrack.
The lyrics to it though, just be thankful for what you got. You know what I'm saying? And that's everything you saying. Like, you may not have a fancy car, you may not have a big diamond ring or whatever, but you just be and not even that, but just the flow of that the song is a classic to me. I love the song.
Right. I like it too. I had to do it, like, again, to let the people know. Not only did I play drums on it, and giving a shout out again, Craig Mitchell played on that, Ray John York again, and myself. I did all the vocals.
I was about to say, you sung on it.
I sung the lead.
Well, that's my favorite joint, bro. Especially with the diamond in the back, some rooftop, gangsta lead. When you hit the gangsta lead, I was like, yo, let's go hard. I like it.
I'm serving notice to them because people think it's just one dimensional. No, I'm a vocal major.
You're a creator, yeah.
And I don't get all up into trying to show off with nobody, but I'm gonna sing the song. And I did the lead vocals and I did the backgrounds, and I love doing it.
You did the backgrounds too?
I did the backgrounds too. I did the backgrounds on every track.
Oh, all right, you made sure, yeah.
Except for if you mentioned the reggae one, I got some other singers on that. But Just Be Thankful is definitely dear to me. And I'm getting great reviews on that from
on this song, on that thing.
On Vibe Nation.
Vibe Nation, shout out Vibe Nation.
Yeah, Vibe Nation.
You got a lot of knowledge. I feel like you could help other people, or even me, just trying to like distribute and then putting out your music and different stuff. You got a lot of.
I'm caught up in the struggle like everybody else.
Of course,
But you got to keep going, man. You know what I mean? You got to keep going. I had my ups and downs and still do. This was the best time. I didn't have the knowledge in 05 like I should have.
Should have had it.
That combination album, when I sent it to the radio stations, all of them, BLS at the time, KISS was still open, was still up. CD 101.9, they all told me the same thing. We are surprised that you're not signed to. The only reason why we can't put this on the air now is because all the record labels are. We got to play their stuff.
Yeah. So you
they
got to get
literally
in.
told me, we were shocked. We thought that you were going to, this was like a regular Smojo coming in here, and we realized it's not. This is the.
No, I hear you playing on the Kiss or them soft. I hear the music playing, bro, because it flows so natural.
It's okay. I'm gonna get it there. Like you said, listen. I don't care about the other stuff that the world make, as long as somebody can get to hear it and be touched by it. The stuff that was written and put out there. I love music.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to do any.
You are music.
I'm not trying to do any kind of inappropriate music. Music that's good for the soul.
Yeah.
Make you happy. And with this pandemic coming down, people are looking for that. Looking for that. I mean, I'm not trying to do. I do grown folks music.
That's right. Me too.
Let's just put it up that way. I do grown folks music. You know, if somebody see this before anybody book a band or anything, because they got something online right now about bands. I didn't put myself up there. Somebody else, other people put my name out there. I'm not trying to be in competition with nobody, but I would say this: I can adapt. My band can adapt to any situation. Okay, you want to party, we can do party. You want to be smooth, we can be smooth. You want to be growing the section, we can be growing the section. You want a show, we can put a show on. Okay, so I don't want nobody to think, if you look at the media, Facebook and all out there, and you see this, somebody's asking for a band. I'm not asking anybody to speak for my name, but I thank you for the people who spoke up for me. I'm not in competition with anybody else that they throw out there. God bless you. I don't get in nobody's way. You do what you do. Y'all do what y'all do. That's cool. But I'm going to repeat this. If they ever put a show together and they get the right money and we all on it, it's good. Hey, listen, it's no problem.
That's good.
People can see it like that. Whether you put me first, second, third, whatever, you know what I mean?
Just don't want to go after them.
Just don't come after me, because I can adapt to any show. And this is coming out of my mouth for all the ones that's what you do. That's what you do. So don't ever think I lack confidence in who's in my band and how I approach this. I've been doing this a long time. But I ain't out here. People like who you like. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm not trying to do. You know, I see it because I watch what people comments and you were saying.
Yeah,
listen, I ain't in no competition with nobody. Somebody want to hire somebody else, that's fine. But all I can say is, whatever job it is, there ain't no job too big or small. You want to party, I party. You know what I mean?
I've been witness to that though. Whatever type of mode, I seen you play a lot of times and with your band, and so y'all dropped. I think I hopped on stage one time and did a Bad Boy. What was it?
We did All
About the Benjamins, right? And look, real quick, number 8, "Oh Happy Day." That's like the gospel.
That was the first contemporary black gospel song in the 60s, I think that came out. Late 60s, early 70s. They thought that the Hawkins family lost their mind. That was so contemporary back then. And they got on the map even more with "Oh Happy Days." The world thought it was like such a worldly song back then.
That "Oh Happy when Jesus." Well, wasn't that on a movie? I feel like when I hear that, I hear a movie or something. Because my sister Tasha used to sing like a Robert Townsend movie or something. It
probably was.
And it was a little girl. Am I confusing the movies? But she was singing like a soprano, a solo, and that song I remember. "Oh Happy Day."
It probably is a movie that I can't tell you there's not, but all I can tell you is that I grew up on the Hawkins. That song can appeal to any crowd. I can go on any festival. People love that song, black, white, or indifference. They love that song. If days going on and we play that on stage, "Oh Happy Days." And I thank my brothers for being in the background with me on that. And Tony Smith plays saxophone on it. He plays saxophone on it, Tony Smith. I pray for Tony Smith right now. He's working on some musical difficulties.
Okay.
But it's really, you know, so we're gonna pray for him. there for his recovery, but he's a great friend of mine, and he played on that Ole Happy Days. He played the saxophone.
Yeah.
And Melvin played on it too.
Yeah, so Melvin popped
guitar.
up again on a couple joints. I
Melvin
like to
played
see y'all
guitar,
working together.
and Daryl did the keys, and my brothers, and we did the background.
This is my dream. This is my dream. I love to see y'all working together. My dream is me, right, dropping my album and doing a video recorded, right, with Craig Redmond on the drums, Melvin on the guitar, Alan on the bass, right, and let's bring Gary in there somewhere because me and him cooking up something. We got to cook up something too, but that's like me on the road on tour, something that we could just like, you know, or just one performance. You know what I mean? That's my dream. Let me ask you about your set. The Sea Dreams. What is your layout? Like, how many keyboards? Like, what is your, when you go out, like, what is your, I know special occasions,
we getting ready to go out.
Got? I know you got the sack.
Yeah, we getting ready to go out. Like I said, it depends on the budget.
Okay.
You know, the occasion, you know, situation. I mean, I can't, we all grown men.
And women, because I remember performing with a lady.
Yeah, we all grown men and women. Yeah, I have a female singer. And it all depends on the situation. With a big budget, our band, the wedding band and the party band, I can have 3 wind instruments: trombone, sax, trumpet. Okay, so that's 3. I have a guitar player, bass, 2 keyboards, and then I have vocals. And we all, and I play drums and sing, and I have like 4 vocals because they sing and play.
Yeah,
you know,
and a big upscale type of thing.
We all play. But now I'm going out again. The band is having like a 5-piece, but we all play and sing. I'm having a 5-piece, but we have a full sound.
Yeah, let me know, man. You know,
we're having a full sound. We if they listen to April I'm not special. It's a surprise.
Yeah.
I'm having something in April. We're going back out. You know, God bless this pandemic is coming out. And, you know, slowing down. We're still going to be cautious. We're still going to be safe. Masking up. If you're feeling it, get your shot. You know, whatever. But that's up to you. But we're going back out, and I'm excited. And we're going to have a full sound. Right. I think I have 2 keys, bass, guitar, and we all sing. You know, right now, a lot of musicians don't want to go out until this really, really calm down. So I don't disturb them. My saxophone players and the wind instrument guys, and I respect it. And I'm gonna say this: it's hard for me to play with musicians who don't understand this language right now. Right now, I can't bring you along. I can't have musicians now. The way things went, we got to hit the floor running. Yeah. So I got to have musicians that are ready. Yeah. You know, now I can't. You know, if you ain't ready, and you know you want. You get these are paid gigs. You know, not
my
rehearsal.
boss where I work at, he's in a rock band. He about 60 something. He got a rock band. They be traveling doing their thing. And he said they doing outside gigs.
Listen,
this summer they booked. He said for a couple outside gigs.
The season
and they do like
the seasoned musicians.
All
the seasoned musicians that I work with are of age, and I have no problem with it.
So you into doing outside, that type of crowd. They got he said about the shore and different stuff. They doing certain gigs.
You gotta be ready for it. It's getting ready to open up.
Yeah.
And like I said, you know, I'm ready. They just go to www.cclearproductions.org.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it down there too.
Everything will explain it. Like I said, I don't like talking about it. I just like being about it. But since we're here. Don't ever think anybody out there that I ever lack confidence or still lack confidence.
And I'm gonna ask you about that, but the very last one, we down to the last one. Swing Low. This was by far the biggest surprise on the album. Now, maybe that's why you saved it for last.
Right.
But it was like reggae tone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And who I don't want to know who inspired. I want to know what made you go there. What made you go there? That's what
people don't realize is, again, I play all music. I played reggae music for a long time.
Well, I ain't know.
My music, preferably, that I would like to go out and play and tour is reggae, calypso music.
Why the drums on it?
Yeah, I would love to. That way I wouldn't have to sing. And if I can go on tour and just play with a reggae band, I'm good. And I love gospel, don't get me wrong. Brought up on it. Slave to Cross Sisters, Timothy Wright, all that stuff, Church of God in Christ, et cetera, in the faith. But reggae music, the band Exodus, No Discipline, and the list goes on. I love reggae music. So when I did a particular project, I wanted to put something full together and something almost like spiritual. You know, the message was in the music. And I'm gonna give a big shout out to Blackbird, who led that song. He's from Patterson. Blackbird is from Patterson, and bass. Kevin Parler was on bass. Not mistaken, I believe it was Kevin Parler. Ricky Simpson was on keys and tambourine, and Gene Clemison was on guitar on this one. And I did background, and yeah, I did the backgrounds. I did all the backgrounds to that.
Let me ask you this: did you? Because I remember when I was coming up, right? And you say it wasn't like competition, but back we used to live on North First Street. It was this big jam they used to have at School 28. I was real little. Gospel jam. I'm talking about everybody came in, and my Uncle James and all the, was you playing in that band? Absolutely. Like, was you with Uncle James and them at that time? Yo, that concert was one of the most memorable. Because I remember when we hold on. I remember when we left, we went home. And I was like beating on the floor, beating the drums, and we like singing songs like we was kids. But that concert was bananas. Yeah.
Listen,
it was bananas.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it.
How many bands you played for and with, and like that's what I want to get with. Soft Winds, right? That was
Soft Winds. But I played with my uncle, our Uncle James.
Any credits to other people, other artists out there, like who gospel?
I mean, they passed away. Timothy Wright. I played with when the movie came out with the Clark Sisters. I was playing with the Clark Sisters.
I heard it. I know
mother was living.
They got a movie.
Yeah, when Maddie Moss was living, I did the workshops and stuff. And
so you met Maddie?
Yeah.
Oh, you met Casey and JoJo before they went.
I knew them too. Yeah. They was Little Cedric and Helly Singers. They was at the Y in School 28. We sung with. They was Little Cedric and the Helly Singers. That's before they did the Yeah. We did things with them. I'm gonna take that back for what you just said. About not being a competition. It is.
All right.
It is. It is. Everybody got to bring their best.
Yeah.
It ain't. Listen, gospel ain't no different.
Matter of fact,
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna ruffle some people's feathers because they don't want to talk about it. Because I've been on both sides. You have more aggressive people and more stuff going on behind the scenes, and you have to fight for your position with gospel than anything. And they cut the fool like everybody else. And you better your camp better be strong when you roll up there.
So you remember rest in peace to my Aunt Nee. You remember they group with my mother and the twins and everybody?
They practice in the house, man.
Yeah, so was you playing for that or they had their old drummer? Who was the drummer? Okay, so that was that era.
That was Ole Happy, man.
I remember I used to go to what's the name of their group? Man. What was the name of it?
That was Ole Happy, the Refuge Singers.
Refuge Singers, yeah.
Refuge Singers. That picture now, if you want to bring that up, then you got to bring back the Motivations. Then you got to see. I'm coming at you.
Do it. The Motivations. Who was that? Family. Some of us.
Man, the Motivations from Newark, man.
All right.
That was with Harris Baker and the rest of
them. Oh yeah.
And the original Rugged Cross from Baltimore, Maryland. Come on, we gonna take it back, man. Come on, if we gonna do that. So I know my gospel, but the respect of Doc McKenzie and Uncle James and them, and I give a big shout out to Doc McKenzie.
McKenzie from Patterson, right?
Yeah,
McKenzie, Mo, we play football against.
Yeah. His uncle and his dad and them.
Shout out to McKenzie,
man. Big shout out to him, man. Eric don't realize he's the pioneer and one of the best gospel singers, male gospel singers around, man.
Do you know Chanel Rad?
Yes, we went to School 4 together.
Oh, okay, yeah. She managed my brother Z Nuff and stuff.
Yeah.
She
well,
cool,
I've been trying to get her to manage me too. You know that. I've been trying to get her to manage me.
You see Chanel, I was going to
Shell, when you see this,
she
I told her she needed a jazz band on her roster. You got everything else.
That's what she meant.
But what's gonna make you move is get the jazz band and with somebody that know what they doing. And they can handle it.
And then you get to rock for all the groups. Cause I see my bro with Riff the other day.
Yeah.
So you could rock for with Z, cause Z Nuff, he been playing with a band for years. So it makes sense. Hey Chanel.
Yeah.
That was it.
I was trying to get her to sit down with me and I can lay out the plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's show her. You can say yes or no. But life goes on. Listen, I love the sister. I'm glad what she's doing. Everything is needed. You know what I mean? Everybody go about it different. They stay in their path and their lane. I've been doing stuff here for years. I'm going to continue to do it. I'm not into a buddy system. I don't like to buddy up with people because people will get in your way.
Yeah.
And so I realized in life, you got to either go over, around, or under, or through people sometimes to get the job done or what you need to get done in this life. You know what I mean? So I don't knock nobody. I respect them if that's what you're gonna do. I support you. You know what I mean? I don't look for people. Sometimes people not great supporters, and I gotta say it, and I gotta say this because it's real to me.
Yeah.
You know, they talk this black and white thing, but our people got a lot to keep working on when they come out to each other.
I agree.
You know, when they come out to each other. That's why I'm not jumping out here, running to nobody rally, doing this or doing that. Listen, I face my battles in life, and I continue to face them. I don't go running and you know, making a big scene.
Speaking on, not to cut you off, because they say I always cut people off, but I'm learning, and that's what I want to do. I want to provide a platform, whether it's the podcast or my music video show, for the artists and everybody in the athletes or whatever in the town. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna cut, and I want to get into these battles and some more of the personal things on the last segment, because I always in the last segment with things that you want to get off your chest and stuff like that. So I want to get into this video, and we're gonna cut back, and we're gonna come back with Craig. Just be thankful. You want to introduce that?
Well, actually, just be thankful. Actually, just be thankful. It's just gonna be the song.
Yeah, that's my man. I'm sorry.
The video's coming. It's not complete yet. We're working on a couple of videos, and you know everything is with timing. Just be thankful. Again, just be thankful for what you got. Stop looking at the big man. You don't know how they got it, what kind of blood they shed to get it. Be thankful for where you are, so you can go from receiving to being a blesser to someone else.
This is my joint. Thank you.
Just be